UTC students are among the thousands who marched in the Chattanooga Women's March. We look back at the event.
How do you feel about UTC? Find out how you can make your opinion known.
And it's up and down week for Mocs basketball.
Welcome to this weekend's edition of Mocs News. I'm Shayne Perry.
And I'm Carlton Smith. Your news starts now.
Thousands of people marched from Chattanooga's Coolidge Park and back.
Women and men from across the area came together to march against what some call political and social inequality. The local chapter of the Occupy Democrat Society hosted the event, and Mocs News was there.
Last Saturday, thousands of women, men, and children flocked to Coolidge Park to participate in the Women's March. The Women's March was hosted by Occupy Chattanooga and began at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. This march was one of the many marches that took place all across the nation and the world. These marches were happening due to the political and social unrest that has been incurred within this past year.
I went to the Women's March last Saturday because I just needed to get more involved with advocating for equality in my community.
What do we want? Equality! What do we want? Equality! And when do we want it? Now! That's right. When do we want it? Now!
First and foremost, I am beyond honored to be here on this day for this cause.
It was honestly one of the most amazing things I've ever been to. I've felt so empowered, and I want to get way more involved now.
The march was a peaceful protest that began in Coolidge Park over Market Street Bridge, crossed over at East 4th Street, down Broad, and back to Coolidge. The marchers had various different signs expressing their various views on the recent change in political administration. The crowd was full of people of all ages and possessed high energy that motivated the crowd to keep marching forward towards change.
It's been a week since Donald Trump was sworn in as the 45th President of the United States, and it's been a busy week at the White House. President Trump signed 9 presidential orders and 4 executive orders. One is laying the groundwork for his biggest campaign project, border security between the United States and Mexico. Trump wants to build the wall, funded with a 20% tax on imports from Mexico.
A nation without borders is not a nation. Beginning today, the United States of America gets back control of its borders, gets back its borders.
Trump has also this week narrowed his choice for the appointment to Supreme Court Justice. Trump also signed orders clearing the way of pipelines and defunding Planned Parenthood.
UTC police are investigating a report of a stolen car. A 1990 black Honda Accord was reported stolen from Lot 55. That's located at the intersection of East 8th and Houston Street. The car was stolen between Monday night, January 16th, and last Friday afternoon. The car has a Tennessee license plate G87-68A and had duct tape over the back passenger side window.
The mayor of Chattanooga came to UTC campus to take part in a discussion about the politics of happiness. The chair of the political science department, Dr. Deardorff, talked with Mayor Andy Berke in a forum held at the UTC library. Among the topics discussed was climate change.
The way the question is asked determines how people respond. And climate change is one of those that a lot of people have knee-jerk reactions to because they've imagined for themselves what this debate is about. Is it about economic loss? Is it about job loss? Is it about loss of control? Or is it about, the end of the world? Is it about, losing species? I mean, but people project different things in it.
This is the first in a series of discussions that will be held on our campus.
Students and faculty learned CPR for mental health this past week. It's called QPR, or Question, Persuade, and Refer. The training went over warning signs and how to deal with someone believed to be suicidal. Participants also learned how to think about people who may be struggling with mental disorders and how to talk to them. People who completed the training were given a certificate naming them a gatekeeper. If you'd like to learn more, go to tspn.org.
The University of Tennessee family of schools wants your feedback. We found out more about the new survey available for students.
The UT system is providing students the opportunity to give their input on their school experience. This survey is the first of its kind and spreads across the entire UT system. It is designed to get feedback from all undergraduate and graduate students.
But it really is a snapshot of where we are, what's going on, and giving students the opportunity to tell us from their own perspectives what are things like, how is the experience, what's happening, where are the gaps, what are the strengths, what are the opportunities, concerns, issues. Again, it's a very broad snapshot.
The survey will be available from January 24th to February 24th. Check your emails for the link, or you can head to mycampus.tennessee.edu to take the survey. Things have been a bit cloudy lately. Here's our Emily Willis with the weather forecast for this week.
Thanks, guys. Our weekend is going to start out with highs in the mid-40s. You can expect a few flurries Sunday night and early Monday morning, but there won't be any accumulation. Temperatures will start warming up Tuesday to the mid-50s and will remain there for the rest of the week. You can expect scattered showers Wednesday, with the rest of the week remaining overcast.
Our Jake Taylor joins us with sports.
And it's been a mixed bag this week, hasn't it?
It sure has. The Mocs got another win earlier in the week over fellow SoCon opponent Samford. The game was close throughout and was the 8th straight win at home. Trey McLean led the way for Chattanooga with 23 points, followed by Justin Toyo with 13 points. The game was nerve-wracking late as Samford had a chance to tie the game after several missed free throws down the stretch by the Mocs. Coach McCall in his press conference said the idea was to foul when the Bulldogs in the bounded ball with 8 seconds, but the ball found Tristan Chambers in the corner. But he failed to catch the ball, and it sailed out of bounds, giving the Mocs the 82-78 win. Meanwhile, the Lady Mocs had a close game with UNC Greenville. The Lady Mocs had a 19-point lead at the half, but that soon slipped away when UNCG had a 13-point run. The Lady Mocs won by a slim margin, 58-55. 4 of the ladies scored double digits in their 6th win in a row. They lead the Southern Conference. The Mocs' undefeated home streak ended Wednesday. Here's the highlights and reaction from Coach McCall.
The Mocs were on the wrong end of a blowout Wednesday night against VMI. QJ Peterson dropped 40 points, and VMI came into McKenzie Arena and defeated the Mocs 80-64. Coach Matt McCall was not happy with his team as they committed 23 turnovers, and only Trey McLean and Greg Pryor were in double digits with 23 points and 11 points both respectively. The Mocs will take on ETSU this weekend, and Matt McCall is not happy. Here he is with more.
Arguably definitely the worst performance we've had since I've been here. Not even close. And you got to give them a lot of credit. They came in, they played spirited. QJ Peterson was electric, and we had no answer for him at all. All the credit.
Coach, was the turnovers a matter of they're really good defense, or just kind of a lack of flow on offense?
Never got into a flow. Sanford played the whole game zone against us too, and we were fine. Never really got into a flow offensively. Seemed like we didn't really know what we were doing or what we were trying to do or what we were trying to accomplish.
The Mocs are back in action this Saturday at ETSU and return home next week against UNCG. That's all for sports. Thanks for watching.
That does it for this week's edition of Mocs News. Thank you for joining us, and check out our videos uploaded throughout the week to our YouTube, and don't forget to subscribe.
We air on the UTC TV channel and Housing Channel 2.1, so tune in and have a great weekend from all of us here at Mocs News.